9:30, you started already. My hair, it's green.
Why would you do that for? Why would you want green hair?
I didn't do anything. I don't want green hair.
Maybe you got into Mummy's peroxide by accident.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
I want some more kisses.
My hair, it's green. My business deal with the Russians. What am I going to do?
I know what you could do.
What? What can I do?
You can pretend you're an elf.
That's right. I can pretend I'm up. You fool! The boy's loony!
Mom, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. Go on. Go back to the library or to something. The sooner you lock up in school, the better.
He put some more than that. So, I don't know now.
Here in the library again, are we?
Yes. You see, my mom hates it when I go out. She loves having me around. Dad too. But I think it's good for adults to have their alone time.
Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. And do you tell them lots of stories like you do with me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. And that's not a hint, by the way. But if you did happen to have a story you wanted to tell me.
Goodbye, Mrs. Phelps. I'll see you next week.
Goodbye, Miss Honey, and good luck with the Tolstoy.
She's so sweet. She's real sweet. I like her.
As I was saying, if you happen to have a story you wanted to tell me.
Who was that lady?
That lady? That was Miss Honey. She's going to be your teacher.
That lady is mine.
Yes, your teacher. Now, are you going to tell me the story or not?
Once upon a time, there were two great circus performers. An escapologist who could escape from any lock ever invented, and an acrobat who was so skilled it would seem as if she could actually fly, fell in love, and got married. They performed some of the most incredible feats together anyone has ever imagined. People came from every miles around, kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts, but not just to see their skill, but to see their love for one another. It was said that cats would walk by and purr, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into an old house on the edge of town, and each night they would take the air. The children of the town would line up on the street and wait in anticipation for the shining white star. And they only knew they had to cry, "Tricks! Tricks!" and the great performers would instantly oblige with the greatest performance just for them. But although
My mommy says I'm a miracle. My mommy says I'm a special little guy. I am a prince. Mom says I'm an angel.
I
Why? Did you hear what we said?
Dude, you cannot be late. Miss Trunchbull will throw you in the chokey.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day, your first day at school. Now, do any of you know your two times tables? Wonderful. Matilda, right? Please stand and do as much as you can.
1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. 6 times 2 is 12. 7 times 2 is 14. 8 times 2 is 16. 9 times 2 is 18. 10 times 2 is 20. 11 times 2 is 22. 12 times 2 is 24.
Well, my word, that's very...
13 times 2 is 26. 14 times 2 is 28. You're messing me up. 15 times 2 is 30. 16 times 2 is...
Stop! Good heavens, how far can you go?
I don't know, pretty far, I think.
Do you think you could tell me what 2 times 28 is?
56.
56, yeah, yes. Hold on. This is much harder, so don't worry if you don't get it, but... Crap. 2 times 487, if you took your time, do you think you could...
974.
Watch. 12 sevens? 84? Wow. Let's leave math for the time being and look at reading. Can anyone read this?
Oh, me, miss. Please, pick me.
Very well, Nigel.
Pretend you don't see that.
Oh, I think we better leave it there, Nigel. We wouldn't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word
Tomato? No, but tomato is a very good word.
yes?
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words.
Yes, well, you see, I had to learn words to be able to read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you have no chance of books.
And have you read a whole book yourself, Matilda?
Yeah, quite a few this week, actually.
A few in a week? That's good, but what books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Jane Eyre, Oliver Twist, The Lord of the Rings, The Secret Garden, Crime and Punishment, and Cat in the Hat.
Do it again.
Trying to hide silly, standing outside the principal's office like a little girl. It's just pathetic. Oh. Look at you hesitating, handshaking. You should be embarrassed. You're not a little girl. It's just Jenny. What are you waiting for? Just knock on the door. Perhaps I will wait. She's probably having a meeting or something and won't want to be interrupted. If anything, caution in these situations is sensible. One should avoid confrontation when possible. I'll come back later then. But this little girl, this miracle. Knock on the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Well, yes, Miss Trunchbull. In my class, there's a little girl called Matilda Wormwood and...
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for that brat, though says she's a real wart.
Oh, no, headmistress, I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What's the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bombinatum est magitum.
Bombinatum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't... Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense. Haven't I just told you she is a gangster?
She knows the times tables,
So she's learned a few tricks.
but she can read.
So can I.
I have to tell you, headmistress, that in my opinion, this little girl should be moved to the top floor with the 11-year-olds.
What? But she's a squib, a shrimp, an unhatched tadpole. We can't just place her with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules.
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules in my school?
Sing, pretend you sing. We're gonna start at 6.2. Hit it.
The hammer for your country. You have to stay inside the circle all the time.
If you want to make
The team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need your feet inside the line. Sing to 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
Success will use the force the little strings to toe the line. Sing, Jenny!
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
Just one symbol to hammer throwing life and soul. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the valley line and turn it. Always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out.
Yay!
We're missing someone. We're missing someone.
She's coming.
Did you get stuck in the doorway? Heck. You know that's not allowed until like 10:30. Go ahead.
Great big question asking, how dare they speak to me like, who do they think they are? Filthy, nasty Russians.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
It's the mileage. They took one look at the mileage and they said these cars were knackered. I said it was a manufacturing mistake.
Is it true?
No, it's not true.
So you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. I've got hair. And what's this? Another book? What's wrong with the telly?
She's got no respect for that one. It's all books and stories.
It's a good book. Really, you should read it.
Good book. I'll show you what I think of your good book. She said good, so I didn't change it.
Okay. All right, go ahead and get it. What did you say, Matilda?
She said good book instead of book. So I said
Oh.
Got it. So we have a music cue that goes by your lovely word.
Oh, sorry.
You want to lose us?
We'll take an action ready. Where do I get a ripping book?
No! It's a library book! It's from the library!
You should have gone back.
Now get out of here, you stink one.
Do we have any super glue?
It's in the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you super glue that stupid book to your stupid head?
Slow one.
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on your chin and wear it, nothing will change.
Rehearsal track.
Even if you're told you could do a lot, you mustn't let the little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let it get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Can I ask you a question? How do all those brains in your head fit? I mean, they've got the hurt all squished in there.
I don't know. I think they just fit.
Alright, well, look. You're gonna. Alright, look. Oh, I better stick around just in case it starts peeling out of your ears. You're gonna need some help. My name's Lavender, and it's for the best if we're best friends.
Somebody help me, someone bored a whole can of treacle on Trunchbull's chair, and when she stood up, her nigger stuck to the chair. Someone said I did it, but I would never.
That's not right. That's not fair.
You're done, kid. You're finished.
Once Agatha Trunchbull finds you guilty, you're squashed. Yesterday, she got Julius Rotwinkle eating a licorice, all sore. During science, she just picked him up, swung him around, and threw him out of the window. That's not true. Don't listen to them. They're trying to scare us.
Oh, Matilda, they're gonna send me to the chokey.
Rehearsal tracks.
What's chokey?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she's lined with nails, spikes, and bits of broken glass.
Sit, and even if you couldn't, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish
coming! Hide me!
Quick, lasers!
Please, Matilda, don't tell her where I am.
Now!
I forgot to blink on this. She's walking slowly, she's walking slowly. Oh, look out.
So we're getting spleen. Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Yeah, you see,
Matilda.
unfortunately, Nigel suffers from a rare chronic sleep disorder, narcolepsy, where he falls suddenly asleep without any warning at all. You see, he fell asleep and we put the jackets on him for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we?
Absolutely.
You see, when he wakes up, he'll probably think he's at home.
Good morning. Wait, this isn't my bedroom. Oh, hi, Miss Trenchbull.
Amanda Thrift.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mommy likes them. She thinks they make me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit!
Yeah, Jimmy. I didn't know Jimmy you want to try that.
She
What's your
ran.
name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Oh, so you're Wormwood, are you? I might have known. Well, Wormwood, you have made a very big mistake.
Correction.
Rudy! You have to travel through the kids.
Oh, okay. I just remember when I was
Just tell
one.
me.
You look at this way.
Now move!
Move!
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Wow!
Green Air, it was National Green Air Day, a celebration of all things green, like lettuce and snot. Tomorrow at 1. Sounds good. Doors be do door. Now that's how you do it. I'll leave it there. Looks like rain.
Who is it?
It's Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It'll only take a moment.
Oh well. Come if you must. This is Rodolfo. He's nothing like that though. He's my dance partner with rehearsing.
Ciao.
Parle Italiano, bene. Ciao Rodolfo, piacere. Come stai?
What? Hey, who is this? You know interruptions due to my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda's in the Boston class, and children in the Boston class aren't really expected to read.
Then stop her reading then. God knows we tried.
I'm in the zone, doll. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this now.
Good.
I'm not in favor of girls using all kind of heads, Miss Hussey. A girl should think about makeup and hair dye. Looks are more important than books. Now,
Look at
Look at you and
Look
look at me.
I love that
Those
part.
looks.
I chose looks.
I beg your pardon?
Eggs, I'm on fire here, please.
But Matilda can calculate complicated figures in her head in an instant.
Calculate this.
Oh, fantastico!
Her mind is incredible. With a bit of help and much she could.
Mine? Her mind? You really don't know anything, do you? Somewhere along the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You want to blame yourself now. Come along. You seem to think that people, like people, are clever. It's very quaint. It's very sweet. But wrong. People don't like us. Go around claiming we know stuff we don't know. Little tip.
Rehearsal.
What you know is much less than so volume with what you don't know is expressed. Content has never been less important. So you have got to be loud. You gotta learn to stand up and stick out from the crowd. A little less flat, a lot more feel. A little less fast, a lot more feel. A little less brains, a lot more hands. A little less hands, a lot more terrier.
No one's gonna tell you when you should go so small. You got the light behind every bush. Oh, no one's gonna no one's gonna see you don't shout. No one's gonna care if you don't care.
Outside class and
Highlighting your hair. 'Cause you got to highlight what you want. Even if what you got is not the light you